Passed CCNA on my first attempt, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So let's start this off with talking about why I took the CCNA. But for starters, I was interested in networking. I have some cybersecurity background, but my networking knowledge is not the strongest. So I wanted to reinforce that knowledge. I wanted to really remember everything in networking, and learn new things in networking that maybe I forgot about or I don't know about. So I thought the CCNA really aligns with that. I thought like the CCNA would help me understand things that I might not have understood like in my past, like while learning in cybersecurity. So I thought it's a good idea to take the CCNA so I can reinforce that knowledge. And it really helped me. It really helped me like remember everything like that I might have forgotten in networking, like the headers and all that, like a lot of things, maybe even subnetting. Yeah, so it really aligned with what I wanted, and it also helped me like because a lot of companies now require CCNAs. So I thought to myself, maybe get the CCNA and then look for like opportunities in networking, and then if it really does happen with me and it like really helps me, I can go on with that and get maybe the CCNP and CCIE later in the future. One more thing about the CCNA is that it's actually like very broad. Like the material there, there's a lot of topics to cover, and that's a very good thing. Like compared to other certificates, you could have like a lot of topics, but it doesn't like go in details and like broad like CCNA does. Like CCNA, I feel like it really makes you learn a lot of things in networking, even if it's not that hard. Like honestly, like the topics compared to some certificates I did in the past, it was not that hard. But the only reason I took a long time with the CCNA, I think I'm not even joking. I think CCNA was the longest certificate I studied for. Like I have done a lot of other certificates, like for example, CompTIA cybersecurity analyst one, and that's like a hard certificate. The questions were very hard there, and like the topics are actually like hard to study for. But it didn't take me as long as the CCNA because the CCNA is very broad. Like it has a lot of material to cover, so you need to understand a lot of things, even though they're simple. But that's a very good thing about what Cisco does. It teaches you a lot of things in networking, so you know all the basics and you know how to add on that basically. Okay, and moving on to my study resources, what actually did I use to study? Well, for sure, I use Jeremy's IT Lab. Everyone uses it. Everyone talks about it, even like in Reddit and online. I was seeing videos before I started the CCNA, and everyone was just like, "Oh, do Jeremy's IT Lab, do Jeremy's IT Lab." I was like, "Who's this guy?" Like, and then I looked in his videos, and honestly, they are great. They are very great. I feel like he's a very good teacher. Like he teaches things very well. I understood topic by topic, like very detailed, and I understood things in a good way because of his like teaching style. And the good thing about like his videos as well is that it's not just videos. It's like a video, then a lab, then a video, then a lab, and that really reinforces like the way you learn. And there's also flashcards, but honestly, I didn't really like do many of the flashcards. I did maybe like the start week, and then like I honestly just thought to myself, I know like they're good for you to reinforce the knowledge, but I felt like I'm better off just doing the labs because I felt like maybe with the flashcards, I can just do like a quiz later from Boson that I'm gonna get to like after this. But basically, I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna do a video, then I'm gonna do a lab, and then later on, like after I'm done with the course, I can maybe do like practice tests, and that would help me understand better. So after I was done with Jeremy's IT lab, I actually did Boson XM practice test, and I'm pretty sure you guys all heard about it. Like if you heard about Jeremy's IT lab, and it's for good reason because it's actually very good. It reinforces what you have learned, and guys, I want to emphasize how important it is to do practice tests before you go into the real exam, because no matter how much you understand, if you can't apply that to questions, if you can't show that you understand, you're basically going to fail the CCNA. You want to make sure that you do so many practice tests and questions before the real exam. This really like reinforces what you've learned. It really shows that you're able to answer questions, so it really helps you in the real exam. You could finish Jeremy's IT lab and go for the exam right away, but I wouldn't recommend it at all. I recommend that everyone after they're done with the course, they buy like Boson or whoever like you can find online, and just buy it and get into it, and like really like do a question, see what you did wrong, because it does that. Boson does that. Like do a question, see what you did wrong. Okay, understand why did I do it wrong, but don't just understand from Jeremy's IT lab and that's it. I mean, Jeremy's IT lab is very good for you to understand, like I said, but you have to make sure that you do the practice test right before the exam. I want to actually talk about my exam experience as well, like what happened that day. So I actually kept delaying this exam, honestly. I have started studying for this exam since like mid March, okay? And then I booked it for 5th of April. And I could have done it, and I could have done it in 5th of April if I actually studied well. But I kept procrastinating and like thinking, okay, nah, it's not that hard, but then it kept getting much and much more. Like I was planning, like of course you can, when you go to Jeremy's IT lab videos, you see that each day he has like specific videos that you watch. I was watching multiple videos and like the same day. I was like pushing it because I wanted to finish it in a month. I thought I could finish it in a month, like for sure. But I kept procrastinating and I kept like delaying it, delaying it, delaying it. And then I did it in like early May. So I delayed it for like a month, but honestly, it's fine as I did it anyways, but it just took me longer than it should have been. Of course, there's a lot of people who like, study for it for like 3, 4, 5 months. But honestly, for me, like, I was just reinforcing the knowledge. I was just like relearning a lot of things I already know. And also like things that I didn't know, of course, it took me longer to understand. Like, for example, OSPF, honestly, I didn't know much about OSPF. Also like STP, like I knew what STP is, but I didn't like know how to configure it and all that. And like you will see when you study for the CCNA. But yeah, honestly, that's the main thing. I basically delayed it for like a month, and then on May, I think it was like May 6th or May 5th, which is basically like a week ago or two, I did it, and I went to an exam center. I didn't do it online because I don't trust my internet at all. I don't trust that my internet wouldn't cut out for any reason because I'm using like 5G Wi-Fi. So I went into the exam center. It was very calm, very smooth. I went there. They took my ID. They tell me put your things in the locker. They give you like a whiteboard. They gave me like a white paper. And honestly, one thing that I did is also I before the exam starts, when they gave me the white paper, I wrote the subnetting numbers so I don't forget them. Or like not that I wouldn't forget them. Of course, I remember them in the exam as well. But it's just for you to basically look into them fast, and you don't have to calculate and waste time. Because I knew time was very important in CCNA because it's long. So I thought to myself, no, I don't want to waste any time. I want to basically just look at it. Okay, that's it. Just apply. Of course, I can't say anything about the exam because of the rules. But yeah, like that's basically it. One last advice I want to give before ending this video is just stay consistent, guys. Consistency is key. Just don't delay. Don't be like me, okay? Just keep doing every day. Even if you're gonna do one video every day, even if it's gonna take you 2 to 3 months, 4 months, it's fine. But just don't delay it. Like don't say, oh, I will watch it later. Oh, the course is too big. There's too many things. No, don't do that. Just study every day. Even if you forget things from day one or day 10 or day 20, that's fine. Like just go on with the material. Then once you do the practice test and then you do questions wrong, you will remember what you forgot. Like if you forgot something from day 20 and it comes in the practice test that you do like from Boson, you're gonna remember it when you answer it wrong and just reinforce the material. So don't worry too much about the exam. My biggest advice is just stay consistent, guys. Stay very consistent and you will pass for sure, for sure. So that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be making more videos about my experiences and other certificates. Here's all my certificates. I'm gonna make more videos about them. I'm gonna tell you guys how I passed them, how I prepared for them, and all that. And also, I'm gonna make a lot of like content about like learning material. I'm gonna do a lot of cybersecurity material, a lot of networking material. I'm gonna do a lot of material in this channel. I'm gonna invest heavily in this channel, and I will make so many videos for you guys to enjoy, for you guys to watch, for you guys to learn, and all that is going to be on the Mr. Cyber channel. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like if you're new here. And thank you guys, and have a good day. Bye bye.